Hi guys. So, oh my gosh, I feel so frustrated that almost anytime I want to make a rant, I'm emotional about something, but as we all know, Deanna is an emotional butterfly. So, I am in the process of learning how vital communication is. And I say the process because I feel like it's a never-ending thing. I'm always learning about how important communication is because I know it. I know it's important. But then I have situations and experiences that remind me just how important communication is, and not just communicating, but good communication. Just a minute ago, I got off the phone with a very, very close friend of mine. And we had to talk about something that had really been bothering me. And I have a tendency to hold on to things. I tend to try to deal with things inside of myself if I make an assumption about another person and feel like, okay, if I say this, I know how it's going to go, so there's no point in me saying anything anyway because it's just automatically going to be unresolved, blah, 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 blah. This is how they've been in the past, whatever. And I'm really coming to realize that that's not fair. Yes, it's important to be aware of people's personalities and their characters so that you can prepare yourself for certain situations if you've seen how things have happened in the past. Very, very important to be aware of that stuff. At the same time, I'm coming to a new understanding that you still have to give people chances. You do. You have to. Because you don't always know what's going on inside of them, and you don't know how they're growing and changing. And even if you can't always see it, it doesn't mean that it's not happening. It doesn't. And even if you haven't seen the growth, yourself, you have no idea how a conversation about whatever happened might help that growth. I really have a bad habit of making assumptions, and it's something that I very much despise about myself. I hate that part about me because I just have a built up idea in my mind about how certain conversations are going to go if I've had repeated conversations with that person about whatever the thing is. And I'm just like, you know what? I've done this how many ever times. Obviously it's not changing. But what I'm ignoring is that I'm still dealing with stuff. I'm still hurt or frustrated or irritated or mad about whatever it is. And by not giving that person a chance to fix it or to even know where I'm coming from, I rob myself of closure. I was talking to my mom, like the conversation that happened today wasn't even a conversation I had planned on having. I was just like, whatever, this is how it is. I'm just gonna have to deal with it and it's gonna piss me off. But I was having a conversation with my mom about our family and about something that had recently happened, and I was like, I'm tired of this. I'm just tired of this. I hate hearing about how things happen with people that I care about. And my mom was saying how she was talking to a family member of ours and how she said, I talk about everything. It may not be the best thing, and sometimes I lose sleep over it, but then I get my sleep back. Because she knew it was necessary to get it out there, to talk about it, to have it in the open for transparency. And when she said that, I was like, I think I'm the most transparent person. I'm still not being transparent. I have to do better. I know that we have been taught that, after a certain point, you don't keep giving chances. Oh, they've done X, Y, and Z. They don't deserve it anymore. You may be right. They may not deserve it. But we don't deserve a lot of things. We don't deserve a lot. And, I'm a believer. I feel like you guys know this by now because if you've been following my Snap for however long you've been following, I've said at least something about God at least once. So I'm speaking to fellow believers out there. I'm not forcing anything on anybody else who may not believe the same way, but God gives us chances every single day. You woke up this morning, you're watching this Snapchat. You don't have to be doing that. I can walk. I can use my body as freely as I want to. Somebody else doesn't have that ability. So who am I to really tell somebody in my mind, or even to their face, you're never going to change? You're never going to be different. Who am I to say that? I don't know. I don't know how their life is going to end up, and I could be blocking their blessing by holding on to past feelings or past hurt. And I don't want that. I don't want that for myself. Yes, you get to decide what will affect you because you are in control of your emotions. You also cannot ignore how other people can contribute to those emotions and that effect that they have on you. But you can't just hold them back from knowing how you're feeling. All right, guys, I am done saying that today. I'm actually going to write a blog article. Yes, the blog that I've yet to publish. It's in works, y'all. It's coming soon. I just am being a major slacker and not motivating myself enough to finish things. And I apologize about that. But just be encouraged, y'all. Be blessed. And be transparent. Be open. Because you're doing more damage to yourself than you think. And you could really be hurting somebody else and not even know. All right, guys. Bye.